Hello and welcome. We're going to get into another video. And today's video, we have some amazing and nice battles from KomViper. He is playing Jungle Cup and he started at 2350. Right now, he is at 3200. So he climbed around 1000 MMR with this team to hit number 22 on the leaderboard, as you guys probably saw on the title, or on the thumbnail. So the team he's running is Vigoroth with counter body slam rockslide, typical moveset. And we have, this is an ABB team where you use Mandibuzz to bait out the lantern, or like the whatever well, technically you're weak to grass and you're weak to electric in the back. So you need to, the lantern has simply one job, which is baiting out the lantern. Otherwise, we need the lantern, the Mandibuzz just to sack some energy on, just to tank some energy on, and then Talonflame in the back to pretty much just sweep. Because Talonflame is probably the most underrated Pokemon in the Jungle Cup. Like, couple days ago, 2 days ago, that boy Jay hit number 1 in the leaderboard with actually Talonflame, and I was surprised how you can manage to climb with Talonflame when everyone's just running Whiscash and Lantern and Rock Slide on Vigoroth. So without further ado, let's just go and watch these battles, and let me mute it. Okay. And this is number 1, and this is where we would like to see the Lantern on the Vigoroth. So this is a pretty neutral matchup. Lantern does actually win this, but as a Vigoroth, you can just out-spam, get them low enough, but I think you would still shield even if you have to go down and shield. But pretty much I think the strategy with this team is most of the time you're gonna end up saving a shield for the Talonflame. So this Vigoroth is just going on an insane fast move, charge moves. Okay, this is very interesting as he doesn't want to shield this. I'm assuming we're gonna see an aggressive farm down range. I think this is a Surf, as they didn't build quite for the Thunderbolt. They are still 1 spark away. So now we have an Obama Snow. So what's the play here? I like that we're throwing Aerial Ace, because this usually make them no shield, which means they will be in 2 Incinerate range. They bring in a Vigoroth, and now from here it's just about boosting our fast move. I think Vigoroth can win this if Vigoroth is up 2 counters, but hey, Talonflame is the one with energy lead here. So KomViper is going to shield this. This is just an obvious shield. You don't want to risk the game. Opponent did 2 fast moves and then throw on good timing with shielding a body slam. We're doing 1 and then throw, and I think now right now they have a 3. So we're going, if we get to this, I mean, ideally, we should be able to snarl down, even if this is a rock slide. They didn't even build for it, as far as I'm aware. Point tried to aggressively swap, but trust me, it does not work at this point, because Talonflame is just too boosted, okay? The Incinerate is just doing million damage. We swapped out just to finish the game with Mandy, and opponent decided to leave the match, as that was a GG. These high MMR games, you just don't if you don't like this team, you can just copy any team that the KomViper is facing as well. So it's not just oh, this is the team that you're supposed to be running. No. Every team you will see here is a solid team. That's why they have a high MMR. You could also say that they are playing decently, so you could play either of the play styles. I like what he did, as Vigoroth energy is walled by Steelix, so he put them in almost Dark Pulse range, and then he swapped. So now we baited out the Altaria, so Talonflame doesn't have to face that. This is not a bad matchup, especially with the energy lead that we do have. So now all we need to do is just throw these Dark Pulses after Dark Pulse after the Dark Pulse. And then I don't think we're shielding the Moon Blast, because they are just in, whatchamacallit, they are in Body Slam range. So we don't even need to build for the Rock Slide. So if the switch is up, we can just swap. But I'm thinking that maybe we just get to the move and then throw. And no shield, call a bait. And this is pretty much a sky, why would they bait there? That was weird. Maybe they don't want to win this, but KomViper was like, no, if you don't want to take the swap, I would love to take it, because now the Talonflame is going to feast on the Steelix. As you will see, opponent decided to top left, as they have no answer to Talonflame, as you saw. Moving into the next one, Vigoroth into Sable Guy. This is an annoying matchup for both. Vigoroth needs to... I think I would rather be the Sableye here. If the Sableye is good IV. I like what he did, as he chipped them into double aerial ace range, and now all he need to do is just sack this the Mandibuzz, just like trying to bait out a Lantern if they do have it, because usually with Sableye there is a Skarmory, with a Skarmory there is always a water Pokemon. So if we didn't manage to bait them out, we need to bait them out. Skarmory is still over farming, and now at this point all we hope is just to land a second Dark Pulse and put them in almost a Rock Slide range. Opponent is still not throwing. This is, I don't think Sky Attack KOs, does it? Yeah, it doesn't. Dude, Mandibuzz is, oh my. I was about to say Mandibuzz is a beast. Oh my, what a great play. I like him going Talonflame because he is expecting a water in the back, so all he can hope for is getting as much energy lead as possible, and now we're just going straight for the fly, as this will do lots of damage. And actually at this point, I don't think Vigoroth gets walled. Like usually, oh, that was a CMP, amazing. The Sableye is actually Encounter plus Rock Slide range, so we can just go Vigoroth and do like some extra fast moves here and then throw the Rock Slide, and we will match whatever they do. If they shield, we do shield. If they don't, we shield. Okay, so now it's a Vigoroth mirror and we are up energy. So the Vigoroth with most shields is supposed to win this game, especially that our Vigoroth is up a shield and up energy. Since they no shielded, all we need to do is just counter all the way down KomViper with the amazing play right there. I think sacking the Talonflame actually helped a bit because it would have been a very clunky game. Lantern in the lead. We saw that KomViper like to soft lose this because they don't get to a Thunderbolt on the Mandibuzz, which is actually a great play, to be honest. Like here, we soft lose, we make the opponent think that they won lead, and then you just farm them down after. This is a Surf. I assume people always go for Surf here. We're going for the Rock Slide, and I think you need to Rock Slide here. It landed. That's why you need the Rock Slide, actually. It make it uncomfortable for them, and they will be pressured to throw, so they will die to the next Snarl. That take them out, and we do one... Oh my. So remember when he double body slammed, they were able to get to a Surf, and now since we Rock Slide, we throw the Rock Slide. They weren't they weren't able to get to a move. Now we have a Skarmory into a Mandibuzz. This is a very neutral matchup. This is better than a Skarmory into Licky for the okay, they landed the Brave Bird. So now this is very awkward, but I think if we are able to land this, we can just swap and swap and just boost. So I like the timing here, like going for straight for the Dark Pulse, and KomViper decide to let this go. This will knock them out, knock out. So now this is actually a very awkward play, but I don't think there is a better play, to be honest. So we're going to shield this. I think we're gonna need to call a bait at one point. We're going straight for the... Oh my. It's hard to use Talonflame and throw in good timing. Sometimes, oh my, what a bait call by KomViper, proving that's why he climbed 1000 MMR with this team, because he knows how to use this team and how to maneuver with this team. Opponent no shielded. I don't know why, because now... Skarmory, you're not gonna have a good time here, because these Incinerates will melt you down. You can shield the flame charge, but you can't shield Incinerate, especially triple boosted. How about that? Okay, now we're moving into the next game. We have Vigoroth into Skarmory. This is actually a very annoying matchup for both. I don't like playing it as a Vigoroth. I would prefer to be the Skarmory, but that doesn't mean it's a bad matchup. So eventually he has to swap to bait out the potential Lantern in the back. Opponent is over farming by 7,000, and you're probably going to Brave Bird and then swap to the... Oh my, they don't have a Lantern. That was a Guzzlord? I thought that was a Zweilous for 1 point for some reason. Well, technically Guzzlord is just a better Zweilous. This is actually a great play because Mandibuzz baited out the Guzzlord, and then Talonflame now is supposed to have a better play, because them bringing this, that means they don't have a Lantern, and then them throwing their energy here, which is good for us, because our Aerial Ace is not going to do anything, but them throwing means we have a better play. So now we should go to Vigoroth. I think we just do like one then throw. And this this doesn't KO, but like we're throwing and like trying to see what they do so we can act based off that. An ideal play, like maybe just go Talonflame now, but that is actually a very risky play. And now we swapped into the Talon. They brought the Skarmory, and this is a very gutsy call. Like, what if this is a Brave Bird? That was a wow. That was a great call. But now we don't have health. Oh, maybe he knows their team, because like I think he knows the team, and was like, okay, maybe we need to call a bait. And now, yeah, we just don't have enough health. So the team was a Skarmory Double Dragon. Oh boy. And that was a nice 4-1 at 29.18. And that should put us around 29.20 plus 45. Like at 29.63, I think, or something. Or 73. Oh, 61. Yeah, my math was correct. Yeah. So like around 40, minus a bit, because you just like have like down pairs, which like don't give you like 15 per win. Obama Snow in the lead, actually. So here's the thing. So like in themed cups, people complain about Vigoroth, but like look how KomViper played it. Okay, when they swap in Vigoroth, he doesn't have a Vigoroth answer, and as I said before, your Vigoroth in themed cups is the best Vigoroth answer. So they swapped in, which means they lose a turn. So now if he throw the Body Slam, he can deny them from a counter, so he will always have one extra fast move here. So insta throw, and we could pretty much just to stay in, to be honest, like just win this, but we can eventually like actually just go to Mandy. Okay, we can go to Mandy now. I like this play a lot because we need to sack the Mandy in case, because we don't want to put this Mandy against that Obama Snow at any point in the game. So if you look at here, he actually threw on bad timing, but this is actually the good play. Like if he does one more, they get to the Body Slam, and then he would be like in an awkward situation. But he decided to throw on bad timing because this is one of the like the good decisions the good decisions you eventually make. Because if he throw on good timing, they get to a move, so he would rather just throw on bad timing to force them to either shield or lose their Pokemon. They went for the Rock Slide. We do live this. We don't care. And he actually doesn't care about winning swap because he's just going to go Vigoroth regardless or just get an Incinerate. And going Talonflame is actually risky, so probably, I mean, we can just shield if we go Talonflame. But I like, oh my, he got denied. That was actually annoying. He actually got denied. So why would you go Vigoroth here? Because whatever in the back is the third is supposed to come in here. If let's assume they have a Lantern in the back. So if you go Talonflame, they can just put their Lantern on the Talonflame, and then they will have some advantage. But here, if they have a Lantern, it should come in here, or a Whiscash, because the Obama Snow is not going to see this, and that is the reason why you saw like him going to Vigoroth after. So that was like a great play by KomViper. Don't reveal the third unless you have to. So at this point, we do live an Aqua Tail like with 1 HP, but the problem is, why would we risk it, right? What if it's a Stone Edge? And that was a nice shield. So now we could have done one more, I think, but I think this is just a safer play. So what's the play now? We're just going to win this game. Go Talonflame and toast that stupid Obama Snow. Well played. Amazingly done. Now we have a down pair, and they are leading Shadow Steelix. I don't know what Shadow Steelix is supposed to be. They swap into a Trevenant. So when they swap a Pokemon, you completely destroy. You get to a move, and then you swap out. You always try to catch. So they are supposed to throw on 6. So you do 6 fast moves, and then you go Mandibuzz. That's like the best play. And I'm assuming since the opponent is as having Trev here, they should be top lefting. I think this is Patoman team, so there is... What was the third? I played him. What was his third? I think it was Talonflame. I think. I am not sure though. But there is no way it's Talonflame, right? Because he would be ABA weak to Quag, right? He's going for the Aerial Ace because this doesn't KO, and that was actually a great play because he was able to farm down, and now we have lots of energy for the throw on the Steelix. So the 3 Dark Pulse is kind of enough to KO here, I think. So number 1, we landed. Number 2, we're going to land it, and then that should put them in farm down range for the Vigoroth. So this is an actual nice setup. You can't farm down the Mandy. You can't farm down the Mandy Steelix just to throw. What a stupid, useless Pokemon Steelix. Okay, they had to crunch. because Psychic Fang simply doesn't KO. We're going to Talonflame to toast this stupid Pokemon. I like this play. And now all we need to do is just keep farming, keep farming, keep farming. And whatever in the back is about to... I like actually this throwing here because they are about to get to the Psychic Fang. And we would just, you know, sometimes you just optimize health over energy, and that was one of these situations. Oh, it's a Decidueye. Yeah, I remember it now. It was a Decidueye actually. It was a Steelix double grass. The Rock Slide does lots of damage, and now all we need to do is just land the second Rock Slide and take care of this useless Community Day Pokemon that is so bad. I tried Decidueye like for days, and I wasn't able to make it work. We see that the opponent threw the move, and then they fainted, and KomViper taking the win. Now he's playing Legends. Vigoroth into Magnezone. What an amazing lead. This is where we want to see the Magnezone. I'm assuming they will bring in something that... we destroy opponent, find out that they have no win car, and they decided to top left. That was a fast game. Moving into the next one, we have Vigoroth Mir. So how do you play the Vigoroth Mir? Well, there is no one way to play the Vigoroth Mir, but I'm assuming he's going to try to catch the second Body Slam on the Mandy. That's what I would do. So we landed the Body Slam. So I think at one point we could just go for the catch. I hate sacking the lead, but maybe sacking the lead here is actually the play. And we see him going for the Body Slam. You never try to catch the first move because they can always overfarm. But whenever opponents are like at low HP, usually they can't go for the they can't overfarm because they are at low HP. So they fear getting sniped. So they would rather throw. So that's why when you go for the catch. And just see, as you saw, like KomViper doing. Opponent shielded here. What an amazing shield to see happening in this game, because Talonflame is about to have a feast. Okay, Talonflame will toast that Ice Grass Pokemon. And Incinerate is coming. Second Incinerate is coming. Opponent did not top left, which means they do have a play. But I don't know about that. With no shielding and Icy Wind, okay, it's a Wither Ball. One Incinerate should take care of them. And now they do have a Vigoroth, as we know, and they have a Palossand. So Palossand, if you use Palossand, you actually need Sand Attack, just like the opponent. I saw so many games where people were running the other move, which is Mudshot. You actually need Sand Attack. It's better to use. Mudshot generate more energy, but like it's the same reason why you run Lick and Dragon Breath. They are better when they are resisted. Vigoroth into Swampert, and this is kind of, I think, a matchup like Swampert wins the 0 because 2 Hydro KOs, but Vigoroth wins the 2 because you can tank a move and then you shield everything, and when you have like a superior fast move like counter that does great, and when it's in an offensive matchup. We're not going to shield here, I'm assuming. Oh no, he's going to shield. Because Hydro does a lot, so I'm assuming opponent is actually trying to just get the Vigoroth low and then swap to their own Vigoroth. That's like what I would do. So here we overfarm. Opponent went into a Skarmory, and then we went to the Talonflame. So we're just going to insta throw. I think if they throw a Brave Bird, that would actually be the play. Opponent throw the Sky Attack. If you are the Skarmory, actually just a Brave Bird, and because now look what happened. We were able to get to 2 moves, and this will knock out the Skarmory, and we have a move ready to go on the Swampert. And they had a Charjabus. So this Charjabus is about to get toasted, and they are forced to shield. But remember that we do have a Vigoroth in the back, so they do have enough energy, and they are, I think, 2 away from having a second move. So we can just shield, do 1 then throw, and this Rock Slide, I think, barely KOs. Yeah, like it doesn't do enough damage, but we can just Body Slam or catch the X Scissor just like KomViper did here. This is actually amazing because now we outpace as well. So they are forced to swap out. They realize they can't win this game because Mandy is just a beast, and that was a nice game. I feel like this is the last battle, and that was a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a nice 5-0. So this team is just too good. You guys just saw 9-1 happening at this elo. He didn't just like go 9-1. He started at 2350 and he ended at number 22 on the leaderboard with this team. So thank you so much, KomViper, for sharing your secret sauce, your secret team with us, and I appreciate you sending me these battles. If you would like to submit battles, make sure to use the link down below, and more importantly, DM me after you do that, because I don't check unless someone DM me. So yeah, this is another video. Hopefully you guys find this team helpful for you to climb. And if you like the video, please leave a like. If you are new to the channel, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace.